Hi everyone, today we're going to do a new method for addition. Yesterday we did the grouping method, and today we're going to learn what we call the adding on method. Now sometimes I refer to this method as the arrow method as well. Alright, I just call it the arrow method because it's an easy way of identifying or understanding what method I'm talking about. Alright, so if we have a look at the sum here, okay, for this method, all that is required is that you break down the second number. So if you have a look at the sum here, 362 plus 125, it's the second number here that we're going to break down. All right, into your hundreds, your tens, and your units. So let's do that now. We have 100, we have 20, and we have 5. So that's the first step, to break down the second number. Then all you have to do for this method is you're going to add on to the first number bit by bit. So let me show you. All right, so we start with our 362 again. All right, so what are we going to add on first? We're going to add on 100. So 362 plus 100. All right, so here's where the arrow comes in. All right, so if we add 362 with 100, we get 462. All right, sometimes I make my children do an arrow like this. All right, and the reason why I do it like that is because it kind of looks like an equal sign. And that is exactly what the arrow is. It's like, treat your arrows like an equal sign. So 362 plus 100 equals 462. All right, so we've added on 100. Now what do we add on? 20. That's right. All right, so 462 plus 20. All right, arrow equals arrow. All right, it's going to come to 482. All right, have we finished the sum? No, we haven't. We still have to add on the 5, or the units. All right, so let's add it on. And our arrow equals, and our final answer is 487. All right, and there, if I stand back, you can see the entire sum. All right, now these sums do get a bit long. All right, so especially when you add, when you include thousands into the equation. But it doesn't really matter. You can, if you don't have enough space on your page, you can just carry on underneath. The other thing I find is, since I've been teaching grade 3 for a very long time, is the children get very, they get in a big tizz about where do I put the arrows. And that is not the focus of the sum. Don't worry about the arrows. If the arrows are upsetting you, then just leave them out or set it out another way. All right, the whole point of the sum is to break down the second number and add bit by bit. So if the arrows are confusing you, like I said, it's not a big deal. Just leave it out. Let's try and do the sum without using the arrows. So if you have 362, all right, and we're going to add on 100. All right, we're going to have 462. All right, then we're going to add on our 20. So 462 plus 20 is 482. All right, and now we're going to add on that last bit. All right, 482 plus 5 is 487. All right, so there I've done it's exactly the same principle or method. I've broken down the second number and we've just added it bit by bit. So if you would prefer to do it this way, by all means, it's not a problem. All right, let's do 2 other examples just to set this method in your mind. All right, let's do 254 plus 105. All right. Okay, so I like to include numbers with a 0 in my example because for some reason when children see a 0, it just puts them in an absolute tiz. Remember, grade 3's a 0 is just another number. All right, it means nothing. So we're going to break down 105. And if we do that, let me just swap my color. All right, we have 100. We have no tens, 0 tens, and we have 5 units. All right, so I've broken down my 105. That's the number. Remember, we break down the second number. All right, so we start off with our 254. And what's the first thing we're going to add? 100s. All right. Arrows equals. All right, we have 354. All right. Have we finished our sum? No. All right, we have 0 tens. Now you can go plus 0. It's not a problem. Or you can just go onto your units. Leave the 0 out. All right, so 354 plus 0 is 354. All right, now we're going to add on our 5. Plus 5 is 359. All right, so there's our final sum for that one. All right, the adding on method. All right, let's do one more example. And you can see that all these types of methods of addition involve breaking down. Let's change that, 143. All right, so I've got 26 plus 143. All right, what is the number I'm going to break down? The 26 or the 143? That's right, we're going to break down that second number. All right, and when we do that, we have 100, we have 40, and we have 3. All right, now what do? We're going to add it on bit by bit. Starting with our 26, write that down again. 26 plus what? Plus 100. And that comes to 126. All right, we've added on 100. Now what do we add on? Our 40. So 126 plus 40 is 166. All right, have we finished our sum? No, we still have a 3 to add on. All right, let's add it. As you can see, these sums get very long. 166 plus 3, and we have a final answer of 169. All right, so there's that final sum. So boys and girls, like yesterday, I'm going to give you some sums to do in your book. Do these sums in your book, in your maths hardcover book, using the adding on method. Today I'm giving you 4 sums to do. All right, so just like yesterday, you're going to get your hardcover maths book. All right, you're going to write the heading and date. And if you want to highlight certain bits, all right, to make it clear in your mind, you can certainly do that. You know, I love highlighting. and then you can just get down to doing your actual sums in your book. All right, let's see how it goes today.